Hello, sir. How are you today? Creating my shade. Enjoy, sir. Enjoy. Best class OP, man. That shit is so broken. I have shade 150 where I farm gives more EXP. Uh, Coffee machine. Get Star Force. So close to 2K Legion. That's great, sir. That's good to know. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Why your video got no sound? Really? Did I fuck up? Oh man. Might have to re-record then. Shit, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It has no sound. Um, let me go record it. No, it's no, I fucked up the sound. I'm gonna have to redo it. Let me give me like 5 minutes. Let me go record sound and then fix the video. Alright, just going through the upload. Thanks for letting me know. I didn't double check the video, so I didn't know it all sound. Um, alright, catching up in chat. The bot is not banned. It's all the new gamers. New gamers got banned. The pro gamers and the legend gamers, none of them got banned. I have a list of pro gamers and legend gamers, and not a single one of them is banned. So yeah, if you're hoping for a ban, this is not it. They, about either the Chinese DC they got DC'd, or the noob gamers get banned. The banned view player too. I got banned, cause you're part of the noob gamers. Some pro gamers get banned. No pro gamer got banned. I have the list, and I use a tool to check. Not a single one of them is banned. So only new gamers. That's why the title is RIP new gamers, not RIP pro gamers. RIP noob gamers. Hi brother, how are you? Less motivated? Yeah, I'm less motivated. The price is too low to be motivated. Price too low, man. It's difficult to be motivated when the price is this low. I mean, this is expected, right? I mean, when you don't ban pro gamers and whales quit because Harlomian rewards his shit, that's like expected, right? Everybody know that. I told you guys when the whales quit, the NXPC is gonna crash. That was like we all know that. Why do you think should we wait or the game's gonna be doo doo? I mean I'm always gonna say, right? I'm gonna die with the game, brothers. I'm not risking a lot. I already break even. That's why I keep telling you guys every day, break even. Stop spending money. But people still spends money. I mean, I told you guys not to spend money, but like people don't listen. So yeah, you guys are fucked. Gonna be 0.5. I don't know. It might be. I don't know, dude. I can't predict the price. Well, I'm glad you're motivated, L. I'm just playing a little bit. So if you find a great project, let us know. Yes, sir, I will. Haven't found one yet. How many character can an account have on Party Quest? It's 60. 20 per server. No, it's not 60. It's 69. 23 per server. You could do it 69 characters. If game dies, doesn't matter. Make profit. Just gotta stick to the end, man. Maybe there's a chance. Who knows if team make an amazing recovery. Yes, sir. Exactly. And I'm sad if it dies, no hard feeling. Yes, sir. That's why I told you guys to always withdraw, break even, stop spending money, right? I gave you guys 2 months heads up. 2 months is more than enough for anybody to break even. If I could break even, anybody can break even, right? So yeah. Hello, good morning. This is Web3 game. I'm used to it. See, Ellie is a veteran. He knows. How can you mint the pet? Cause I can't mint any my pet that I buy for the last few weeks. How do you buy a pet? Pet is only from raffle. You can't buy a pet. Man, this fucking quest is. Oh, never mind. It's right here. I was gonna say this quest is booked, but then I spoke too soon. Any project looking forward to? Not really. No project I'm looking forward to. But I am gonna check out Emir. There was like projects came out at the same time as MapleStory. Like Eve came out at the same time as MapleStory, and then Ragnarok also came out at the same time as MapleStory. So like I skipped those because if you play a Web3 game, you don't. You have to focus on one. Otherwise, you're not gonna make money. You have to focus. If you don't focus, you don't make money. Right? So I skip Eve and Ragnarok. And you guys know, right? Don't ever fucking play a game that's already been out because you're behind. If you're behind, you're not making money. You're gonna be the back holder, right? Anybody playing Maple Story right now is a back holder. Now that's Ask Legend of Ymir. Well, I mean, we don't have any other choice. We just gonna have to check it out. I'm not looking forward to it, but we check it out. We have a guy who's very like die-hard fan of Legend of Ymir, um, but you know, I am sticking with my beliefs. I buy marketplace, but now I want to sell marketplace. I can't mint on marketplace. You open your inventory, you unequip, you unequip the pet, and then you right click. Right click, and then it goes to the marketplace. That's it. It's just that simple, brother. And then you right click and it comes back to your inventory. That's it. That's all you have to do. Just unencrypt it and right click. Oh fuck, my tiger's bug. Guys, I lost my tiger. Oh, never mind. Just lag. Just kidding. And if you do that enough times, you might get bugged. If you get bugged, then it's stuck. Then you have to open a ticket. I'm kind of looking for Cambria. Let me check the graphics. If the graphics is not it, then and I can't find Cambria. I can't find Cambria, so I'm skipping it. I did a Google search, doesn't exist. So that's probably that project. It's pixels. All right, never mind. I don't do pixels. Me too at first, but then I like the concept of if you get killed, your item gets dropped. That's just RuneScape, brother. That's RuneScape. Hey, bro. Good morning. Are pro players getting banned now? No, they're not. Pro players still alive. Every single one pro player and legend gamer is alive. Brothers, guys, you can check it yourself, man. I already share the link. Just go on MapleStory MSU 123 and check the waters yourself, man. You don't have to ask me. And the silver farming there is kind of crazy. From previous tests, you could easily earn 50 to 100 per day. No, that's just like FOMO, right? I mean, like that's like saying in beta, if you play MapleStory, you could make $1,000 a day. MapleStory, MapleStory beta. If you play MapleStory second beta, everybody make $1,000 a day. Like the only fucking retards did not make $1,000 a day, right? You can't say that, right? MapleStory launch, you don't make $1,000 a day. MapleStory launch, you make $2 a day, $2 an hour from pigs, right? And it requires a lot of investment. I mean, not $2 a day, right? It was $3 an hour, game launch. Without investment, it was literally $2.50 an hour, which is that's only $25 a day, like on average, without spending money, right? That you can't count that. That's like beta special. It's gonna be less. That's why you always want to be the first one to play a game, right? That's why beta testing and things like that is very important. Rip pro gamers? No, pro gamers are alive. What the fuck you talking about? Every single one pro gamer is alive. It's the noob gamers you have to rip. Rip noob gamers. What do you think? Price of Zigum daggers with double boss damage. I mean, if it's double boss damage, it's like 7 mil, right? No, like it should at max is 7 mil. It wouldn't. It doesn't cost more than 7 mil. Otherwise, you just make it yourself. Did not make much on Cambria. I gambled on going around killing people. Well, you fucked up. Frank got beta testing on Maple, and he got 2K NXPC before Maple and we got released. Yeah, if he sold it on day one, that's $6,000. And day one Maple Story NXPC, was over $3. If he sold it right, if he sold it, it was $6,000. Time to long NXPC, no, that's risky, Amy. You don't long. I fucked up the footage. I remember explaining why I'm not gonna long, but then I forgot to re-record it that thing back. So the reason why you don't long is because pro gamers are still alive. Every single pro gamer is alive, including legend gamers. So I'm gonna set my offer for this weapon. And he quitting. Yeah, a lot of people is quitting. Game was also gatekeep by a $30 to $35 entry. Yeah, if you gatekeep right with entry, it's always risk, right? If a lot of people play, then there's a chance that you don't even make back money. So if I think this game is a long term, but the bot is killing game, well, it doesn't matter what you think. The game's just gonna, move on. What do you think about NXPC falling to everything or invest? Brother, that's your decision. You need to do your own research. There's no financial advice in this channel, brothers. There's only game advice. I teach you how to play game. I don't teach you how to invest or anything like that. We gamble, but we don't invest. We only gamble here. That makes sense then. Probably not a good idea to long it. Whole crypto market is bearish. What are you talking about? We're still in the bull market. Brother, Amy, you're on the fucking crypto Discord or crypto influencer for too long. You're getting brainwashed. This is not a fucking bear market. This is a bull market. We're literally all time high on all the shitcoins. Like literally. A 5-10%, that's called a correction. It's not a bear. Like brother, a bear market is like everything fucking drops by 60%. And then you start hearing people suiciding. You start hearing people want to kill themselves. And then you start hearing companies starts exit scamming saying that we bankrupt. Right? That's the bear market. We're not even close to a bear market. Like we're so far away from that. We have another like maybe a year or a couple months at least. I'm still alive and I'm a pro gamer. You see that, boys? We have a pro gamer in the chat. Yeah, like every single pro gamer is not BAMP, guys. Like we literally have their wallets. Just do a search. It's easy to know. Invent too much pro gamers and they earn very much. Yeah, I know. I mean, every server they earn a lot of money. The only time it's safe to long NXPC is if they come out with a staking program. Not like a fucking staking program in Binance where you stake and you earn more NXPC. You sort that. But like staking program like stake in game for in game benefits, not like stake at an exchange and you get more NXPC. That's inflation, right? Any project that does staking and then you make more, right? That you sort that. You always sort that. It will always go down at the end of the staking event. True. We're still in the bull run for the most part. Yes. Hopefully things get better for the game though. Losing motivation to farm too many pro gamers. I mean, everybody's losing motivation, right? You're not the only one. I'm losing motivation as well because I'm not gonna sit here and farm $1 an hour killing fucking pigs, right? It's like that's very low. $2 an hour pigs, I do that. But like $1 an hour pigs is like I can't bring myself to do it. I'd rather go like scam YouTube for memberships, make my daughter there. Hee XD. Or be like the next COD gamer, just increase the membership price. If they cut off bots for 50% might help the coin recover. No, they haven't. They need to ban pro gamers and legend gamers. The one they ban is like fucking new. It says new gamers. They literally don't have money. It doesn't matter. And it's not even permanent ban. It's 15 days, guys. It's literally 15 days. People on Twitter talking and showing off already. Like just only a 15-day ban. So two Lumis past few days. Third Lumi at 110 right now. Playing game just for the sake of playing. Damn, brother. Everybody's playing game for the sake of playing, brother. You're not the only one, though. You're not the only one. Stake and lock it, just like NFT collection. Yeah, stake and lock it for like in-game benefits, like I don't know, like EXP buff or or maybe like a 5%, 10% knee souls drop rate buff, or something like that, right? And you just lock it. But if you're staking in Binance, which they did, they gave a couple million NXPC to Binance to stake, and then you get the millions of NXPC in the pot, right? That's not gonna help. That costs us like another 30% drop, right? That staking program they gave to Binance, that literally cost us to be under the dollar. That was the culprit. Wasn't even pro gamers. Pro gamers it caused us to go to 70 cents. Imagine if they have one moderator critic us, and once they check, I mean, they claim they do, but you guys know they don't. I've seen the level 200 Lumi have 38 mil offer naked. Well, I don't know how much Lumi sells. You should ask KB. He sold 2 Lumis already, so you should ask him how much they actually sell for. DOD doubled down, invest not 3K more, though, so he needs to charge more. Really? Like, what did he invest 3K on? Like, to solo Damien or what? That's a lot of fucking money, though. Holy shit. Are Nisos by enhancing getting burned? No, we don't know that. It could be burned, it could be being sold by NXPC staff for money. I don't know. They didn't specify. Yeah, see, there we go. KB making Lumi money right there. I think he upgraded all his characters. He has like 6 characters that are 15k stats. Damn, brother. Damn, that's a lot. Well, I mean, at least he's funding the servers because the Chinese whales are exiting. So if we have EOD spending his membership money, at least somebody's helping pay for the servers. I mean, I'm not paying for the servers. I'm exiting. I've been cashing out. It's crazy to think one of us could go to all the training spots and ban 100 bots in less than an hour. Yes, sir. That's true. Haha, too scary to enter the market right now. It's so unstable. Yeah, just exit. Everybody cashing out. I mean, I told you guys to cash out. Now that people finally agree with me to cash out. A little bit late for you guys, but better late than never. How many months since Maple released? 3 months. Three and a half. I realized I over invested 1 month in, so I started making plans to exit. But I told you guys though, so I'm not letting you guys live down that. I mean, the game still has a lot of potential. It will be done for the dev and the team to cash out this early. Brother, this is Maple Sea. You haven't seen Maple Sea, brother. This is what Maple Sea is all about. That's why when you guys invest in a project, anything more than $1,000, you better do your research. But if you're just investing like a couple $100, like fuck it. For anytime you invest thousands, you have to do research. I don't even dare to buy any item right now. Just keep farming and keeping these souls. And maybe if NFT collection item drops. Yeah. I mean, I'm buying stuff, but just not at market price. I'm buying stuff at like half price. If they sell it to me, great. If they don't, they can keep it. I don't want it. I don't want it at full price. I mean, even me buying it at half price, I'm still taking a risk, right? I spend these souls, right? And my these souls is a lot less now. But that's the thing, right? You have to take risks to make a little bit of money. I mean, technically, NFT collection is much cheaper to buy now. In terms of US dollars, yes, it's cheaper. But in terms of like NISO price, it's still the same. The whales struggle to sell the item, right? Yeah, the whale struggle. Yeah. Chinese farmer says their item on market not selling. Yeah, because it's hard to sell. There isn't any like few players. Yeah, yeah, everybody not buying. Yeah, exactly right. Because when everybody realize they want to quit or they want to cash out, it's too late for you guys, right? That's why I always say you have to exit. You have to be the first one to exit. If you're the first one to exit, you will miss out on potential upside gains. Because like short term, you can't predict the market. It could go up or it could go down. You cannot predict that. So there will be a time where you lose out a lot of gains, but you rather lose out gains than not make any gains at all, right? Like now, a lot of you guys is struggling to sell, so you're in a situation where you have no gains. Right? I make less gains, but at least I make gains, right? Whereas you guys, you're stuck. So let this be a lesson for the future. Don't be too greedy. Heard that your team spent 200, 300 USD. No, they don't spend 200K. They only spend like they spend less than 100K. Even Yoke said he start investing. No, like I'm no Yoke, there's no way Yoke spent 100K. I think he spent like 50K. Whole team, okay, like then 50 times six. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, 50K each, right? That sounds about right. Probably more less now, right? By now, because they make money back as well. So I think like USD spent probably like on average 40K probably. Sell 19K shadow, buy me out, brother. Good luck, man. Nobody's gonna buy you out. You're fucked. Time to farm pigs till I'm rich. Well, I mean, well, you have 19K stat. You farm May 6. 19K shadow goes May 6. Chinese chat is saying selling 2.2 mil attacks that Corsair plus mana pet. That's a very high Corsair. That's like probably like 15K dex maybe. I think that's at least 15K dex with a good amount of attack. Because the Corsair's attack range is like very low. Like I think they have the lowest attack range of all classes. But that's like misleading because Corsair is the strongest of all the of the characters. Dude, you guys' only way out is to wait for fifth drop. That's like your only exit right now. Your next window of opportunity to exit is in fucking January or February. I don't think they're releasing yet December. They're way too slow. I think it's gonna be February. So yeah, you guys gonna hold. You guys gonna have to like farm Pakes or farm May 6 and try to lower your cost basis. You could lower your cost basis by farming 6 months of Pakes, you know. But that's the thing, right? You spend money, you have to pay for it, right? You know, it's your own fault, so you have to like make up for it. Do like a self punishment. The self punishment is, be a pig farmer for the next few months to lower your cost, make your money back. After this Fiesta event, if nothing fantastic comes back, we're all stuck. Yeah, you guys are stuck. Yeah, for sure. I tried to farm May 6. I think you need a web pet to efficient. Yeah, you do need a web pet for that one. That one's like a web pet is required. Expensive hobby. It's not too bad. I mean, like a lot of people spend thousands of dollars on Mihoyo games. Like Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Zenless Zero, right? Like people spend thousands of dollars a year on that game. So it's not too bad, honestly. Like 1 or 2 years. What? How you not one shot with your explosion, Amy? I'm disappointed. I don't have a webpad anymore, so that map's GG. Well, at least you sold that webpad for a good price. What the Niso rate for pigs? For me, is about 180K. Nah, the reason is because your hyper is level 12 EXP. You gotta make it level 8. Make it level 8 and you could do it. Fuck EXP, man. Get the Nisos. Exactly. Always get the Nisos, boys. Fuck EXP. It is a Niso hyper? No. We just means get level 8 EXP so you get normal monster damage so you can one shot. Can I withdraw yet? Nope. Okay, 2.7 mil. collect. Well, holy fuck! We just made 10K. Hey, then you can't win every day, boys. We just made 10K. A beauty stat for Lumi is attack speed +1. I don't know. I will have to look it up. Brother, you gotta go open the Grantis library website. The website is literally in the Discord. No, I'm not your personal Siri. You're gonna have to like do the research yourself. The website will tell you. What you need to do is find out what your base on the top of the website. It lists the base attack speed for the character. If it's not 8, then you need to get inner beauty attack speed. If it's 8, then you don't do anything. You just get boss damage. So you're gonna fully cashed out eventually and quit. It's not possible to cash out. My character is too strong. Once you make it past like 50 above 15k stats, it's impossible for you to cash out. Your character is too strong. I can't quit. I'm quitting. I quit when the game is dead. When they shut down the game, that's when I quit. Is Webpack diff for real? Only for certain maps, right? For maps like that's like very big, that has a very curves and platforms, then the Webpack diff is real. It's like a 50% difference. In a map like fucking pigs, the Webpack is like a 10% difference. It all depends on the map, right? It's called map friendly, or unfriendly, right? At least you make 10K. I made 1K from Zigum. Well, I guess so. 10K is 10K. By the way, is it part of check mobs HP? Yes, you can check the monster's HP under maplemap.com. No, I think it's maplemap.net. I'm pretty sure I should have the link on my Discord. Go check the link list. Yep, it is on the link list. Gotta check it yourself. Woki already ROI. Yes, I did, sir. I did it like about a week or two ago. It happened this month. And the first thing I did after I ROI was to upgrade and solo Damien Lotus. That was the first thing I did. I was Lotus little bitch for like 2 months, and then I upgraded, and that made him my little bitch. Now thinking back, should I have upgraded? Nah, probably not. Do I regret it a little bit? I think you spent like 100 million Nisos there, right? Yeah, I did. Um, I needed like an extra damage. I was very close already. Um, Lotus, I didn't need to spend any money for Lotus. Like I was already there. It was Damien. Damien caused me issues because of my class. Like Paladin is just not good at Damien, so I had to spend like extra money for it. Normally, with how much time I had left on Lotus, I had like 5-6 minutes left on Lotus. Like if that was a Corsair, that's like a clear on Damien as well. But not Paladin. Why I can't find link to check on your DC? It's the channel Discord. It's called Maple Map or something like that. There's still people who think they need to increase account power to even the NXPC job. I'm not sure what you mean. You mean like don't give loot to the low levels? I mean, I agree with that. I agree with not giving shit to low level people. They don't deserve it. Maple Story is not a fucking. It's not an alternative to like a real time job, right? If you want to make money in a Web3 game, you have to invest. A game with no barrier of entry to make money, it's not gonna work. There's too many poor countries in the world. You have Venezuela, you have Africa, you have China. It's not possible. So that's why like any Web3 game with no barrier to make money, it will always fail. I see you fail like so little HP left. That's a bit hard to watch. I mean, that's why you had to swipe. When you fail like that, you swipe. Gotta swipe. But it's okay though. Now we could kill Damien, and that's where I'm gonna stop at though. I'm stopping at Damien. I'm not going. I'm not upgrading more. But like I would like upgrade my flames, but like flames is like very cheap. Like I could afford to do that. But like that's it. Like I'm not doing anything more. No, what I mean is like making more meals, invest more. I mean, yeah, a lot of people does that. Yeah. I mean, here you could only reinvest your time. I mean, you could reinvest your time or your money. I mean, time is money. There's only a few games that you can make decent money that doesn't require any investment. But those games die too fast. That is not worth time. It's not worth. Not like. I have no idea what the fuck you just typed. Yeah, I agree with you. Did they ban the wave? No, they did not ban. It's new gamers got banned. Pro gamers and legend gamers, they're alive. I got one friend that is 10k stats, marksman, not the best, but he does every content and invests only time. I mean, we invest everything in game. I mean, that's definitely possible, right? If he's playing 16 hours a day for 3 months, that's definitely possible. He try hard gaming every waking hour gaming since day one. Yeah, that's very try hard. I mean, that's very respectable of him to do that. Now he must be hurting though, because NXPC and the game is not doing so well. So he may not make a lot of money walking out, and now he's kind of stuck. He is stuck. That like definitely stuck. Stuck with no rent money. But I mean, his friend is still in a better position than most people, right? He's free to play with no money spent. So like he at least he's never gonna lose money. At this point, I might build a 15k paladin for 2k. I think it could be doable. With all the price dropping so hard, it might be possible. Somebody should try it and let me know. Full 21 star, that's not possible with 2k. That is just like capping real hard. 21 star is like a single piece is literally like at least 50 million. On a very expensive piece is like 200 million. That just a single 21 star is literally like it's close to $1,000 already. It's possible that we get a green upside if daughter starts to be minted. Uh, no, I mean no, I don't believe that. That's just like market manipulation with the whales. You just ignore the news. Ban wave. New gamers got banned. It doesn't. It's not gonna affect the economy too much. Just a bunch of noobs got banned. The ban rate on pro player is still 0. Rip. All the pros that are using VM isn't it easily detected? It is easily detected. Why are they not banning them? Well, why don't you use your analysis and think about the reasons why they won't ban them? I mean, it's not that hard to come up with a reason. I can't say it because I don't have proof, and I could get sued for saying it. But you are free to make your own conclusions. I try to get on my Mac with a VM, it instant didn't let me. Well, that's why you're a noob gamer and they're a pro gamer, right? That's where the pro and noob come from. That's the difference. The buying KYC for $3 what gets me. Uh, well, I mean, People have always buy and sold KYC for like since forever though. Does this mean like the struggles goes that hard to sell KYC? I mean, people. I mean, like for people in Africa, right? It's like $3 is $3. Well, they don't get $3 because the middleman gets like half of it. They get like a dollar. A dollar is a dollar. It's not like the ID is worth anything. And besides, a lot of times it's not even the exact person. You could buy leaked KYC documents, like literally Coinbase got hacked, right? You could buy KYC from Coinbase hackers, and then if you have an Asian document, just find an Asian guy to pretend to be that guy, right? So if you have a white guy, just find a white guy to pretend to be that guy, and that's his full-time job. So it's not that hard. Here in the U.S., couldn't even pay someone $3 to take a free order. I mean, pretty sure you can. If you pay me $3, I'll take the order. Thank God they got rid of God gamers. No, you wish, brother. You need to wake up from the dream. They did not get rid of God gamers. Read the title. The title says noob gamers. Only noobs. See, this is a reading comprehension problem, guys. Not a single legend gamer got banned. So let's not even talk about and then not even a single pro gamer got banned. Just a bunch of noobs, man. Like I said, right? I don't care about noobs. Like the noobs don't even extract that much. Like they made like probably a dollar or something like that. It's like very little money. The pro gamers though, they're the problem. Just a single wallet literally making thousands of dollars. But I mean but the community bitching about bots, they help though. Like they help get started. Now that they got noob gamers, maybe next step is pro gamers. But like the community shouldn't stop though. Like they have to keep bitching because the game is not gonna become better until they get rid of the pro gamers. The pro gamers is the one that's causing our boss raffles to be like worthless. We need to get rid of pro gamers to make our raffles good again. I mean the top tier ranking the other day after both players help. Now the top players they didn't really rant that much about the boss. It was mostly about their rewards being shit. Daily normal boss almost gives you nothing. I mean it's a lot less than before, yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, I watched Woki do it on multiple accounts, and it used to be inspiring how much stray cash you would get. Yes, sir. I used to get a lot of money. In the past few days, my raffle sucks. I think everybody's raffle sucks. A few players, more rewards on us. Please quit. I mean, if a lot of people quit, NXPC is gonna crash, so it's all the same. Maybe dev will increase daily boss reward in the next update. No, that's not possible. The amount of souls the dev can give you is fixed. It's like it's a fixed supply issue. It's like Bitcoin, Every every year, or every 4 years, the amount of NXPC being minted, it's fixed. Right now, every single NXPC that's minted is being given away to us in the game. It's not possible to give you guys more without removing from somebody else. In the past, they have removed the rewards from high level players from their training maps and from weekly boss to give it to daily players, and that's why whales quit. If you try to do that again, I'm telling you, like the NXP is gonna go to zero. There will be zero people spending, and it will literally go to zero. And if that happens, I'm gonna sort it. I'm gonna sort NXPC. That's like an easy solution for me. I sort that. What the fuck? How am I gonna teleport there? Uh, that's a little bit awkward. How am I gonna get there? Hey, look, guys, it's a bot. Bot got stuck. Uh, report. Oh, I can't report it. It's in the main map. Never mind. I already unlocked sickness. What stats do I need to defeat this volcano girl? You could do a 4K if you try hard, like very hard, 4K. Certain classes gonna struggle though. But certain classes can do it a lot easier. Depends on your class, but you definitely want 4K. Oh, I need to ROI. Yes, sir. You need to ROI. Is the bandwidth real? Only for noob gamers, not pro gamers. Like so, in terms of like real, you mean like is it gonna help your boss raffles? No, it's not gonna help your boss raffles because the people making you not earn money on your burst boss raffles is the pro gamers. Not a single pro gamers got banned. So take that as you will. The things that got banned was basically like like fucking low level AFK, like level 150 and less, like that. Those accounts don't matter. So your advice is to quit, but I've never told anybody to quit. When did I tell people to quit? Like I never said to quit. I always said to withdraw and to break even, get ROI. Once you ROI, you could think about whether you want to invest the game or not. No matter how shit a game is, you can still make money. A dollar is a dollar, brother. Where was bandwidth news? There's no news. Just log out and then enter the server, and you see the server is half full. Like I'll do it for you. See that? It's half full. Ask why rip new gamers? Because we have two-tier systems of professional botters, right? One is the new gamers. New gamers are like the idiots who watch my video about pro gamers who making $10,000 a month. They got very horny. They got very hard that they think that they could make $10,000 as well. So they start buying bot programs. Either they get it for free or they pay $10 a month for it. And those are the shitty ass bots that will get you banned, and they're the ones who's getting banned. Right? Those are the new gamers. They're not gonna make shit money. Now the pro gamers and the legend gamers, they are using private personal scripts. They make that, they program that themselves. There's nobody else but them who has access to it. So it's very difficult to ban them. The MapleStory N, their automated tool is not able to detect them. The only way to detect them is people like me who go look at the blockchain data and then check how many accounts they're controlling. This is the only way to catch them. It's not possible to detect them. These are professional programmers who has multiple years of experience as a programmer or as a hacker. It's not possible to catch them. It's just not possible, right? These are the pros. Now, but you have a bunch of noobs. After watching my video, they think that they could be pros. So guess what happens? They're the one who's gonna get banned, and they're the one who doesn't. They're not extracting shit from the economy. They're noob gamers. Now the people who could make money is the pro gamers. They're not banned. There's 0% ban rate on the pro gamers. I write a ticket, suggest death, make players pay NXP to buy marketplace. I mean, you could try writing a ticket, but I don't think they're gonna listen to you. Channel A was doing the EXP thing. Maybe they are. I should go check it out. I do need the EXP. Thank you for your information. No problem, man. Some guy wants to buy my number one NFTs for 100 million. He's trolling you. Brother Jin, I want to buy your character for 10 billion. Just go list in the website. I'll buy it when I become a billionaire. But I'm surprised we got a lot of viewers today. We see like a decrease in viewers lately because the game wasn't doing well. So I'm surprised we got an increase in viewers. I guess people are curious about the bot situation. But I'm telling you guys again, the pro gamers are still alive. There's a 0% hit rate on pro gamers. GG, good luck with the grind stream. We'll keep going. Gonna go to sleep. Yeah. Good night to you, sir. How about us? What do you do to us casual gamers? I have no idea what you mean by that question. I don't understand. Can you help choose weapon for Paladin? It's Kaisarium. If you're too poor for Kaisarium, then you need to play another class. Paladin without Kaisarium is a shit class. I wouldn't play Paladin without Kaisarium. It's not playable. Kaisarium fragment dumping. No, it's not dumping, brother. It was inflated. It was a bunch of fucking merchants bought that shit because EOD made a video and his video did really good. So a bunch of merchants came and started buying up. But I always said in stream, Kaisarium was not worth the current price because why buy fucking Kaisarium when you could just buy Absol weapon and play a different class, a class that's stronger than Paladin? It doesn't make sense to me. So you want a 3 mil, it's still too expensive. Kaisarium right now, with respect to Absol, it's only worth 2.5 mil per fragment. Kaisarium is good, but you have to understand like hero and paladin is shit. Like they just cancel each other out. Like with a Kaisarium, it just makes paladin like average. So like why the fuck you want to pay extra to be like average? That's fucking like retarded. Go play a different class. But I've been saying that like for the longest time. So and I always said, um, in the short term, there's a bunch of idiots who will buy from merchants, and then merchants will reinvest back into keep buying Kaisarium at a higher price. But there will be a breaking point. The breaking point is when the idiots all run out of money or they have no more money, and the smart players don't want to buy Kaisarium, then you'll have a sharp crash, like a major crash, right? And that was it happened today. Or yesterday. It happened yesterday and today. But I always said that, right? So there's a limit to how much money a merchant has. Like their money will run out, one day. Hello, brother. Is there new pro player drama? I'm not. There's no drama. We're just speaking the facts. All truth, no drama. Maybe EOD is botting. No, EOD is not botting, guys. I mean, like that's not. I mean, I know some of you don't like him, but like let's not like say stuff that he haven't done. Like EOD may have done a lot of things, but like botting is not something he has done, guys. Let's be fair to him. No, I mean, is there any news? The news is that they banned 50% of the people on the server, and but the 50% is all 100% noob gamers, not pro gamers, noob gamers. Not a single pro gamer got banned. Not a single legend gamer got banned. The reason why they ban a bunch of noob gamers because noob gamers is like easy win. Especially like a bunch of noobs watch my video and on Twitter saying that you could be a pro gamer in MapleStory and make $10,000 a month. Like so, these dumbasses are the one who got banned. All right, and now MapleStory N is gonna say, "Hey, we did ban the bots. Look at it. The server is now 50% full." But that's a bait though. That's an illusion. That's not true. Like the dumbasses who got banned, they don't make money anyway. Like I don't care if they got banned or not. Like they're not making any money anyway. It's the pro gamers that's causing my daily raffles to be shit, right? It's the it's the legend gamers that's causing me to not make any money doing daily bosses. Like what the fuck can a noob gamer do? That noob gamer is like fucking nothing. They're like noob gamers is literally like their entire life. They're like stop between level 1 to level 140, right? Maybe 170 criticals, right? Like the free bots out there doesn't do daily balls. Like the free bots and the pay bots, like the $30 per month bot, they don't do daily ball. It just does the quest. It does the killing monsters up to 170. That's it. Like, but like this is like ship Nisos. I don't do these content. I do daily balls, and those are the one who got banned. And now because they got banned and they're like one person, and the people who's buying bots is they're only running like one or two accounts because they run one or two accounts. That's all they have. So now they're like screaming about it in Twitter. They're screaming about it in Discord, making a fuss. But they're guilty. They're guilty as fuck. And I know they're guilty as fuck. They look guilty as fuck. And yeah, that's the situation. What if people quit already and there's no bandwidth, but the people don't quit at the same time? Like nobody has the power to make everybody quit at the same time. That's not possible. Paladin class you suggest Kaiserium or Absolab? You need to rewind 5 minutes, and I already answered that. So just rewind 5 minutes. People won't quit, especially the poor ones. Yeah, the poor ones making good money. They're not gonna quit. You don't know how many people they will play for $1 a day. I don't think anybody plays for $1 a day. They will pay for $1 an hour, but I don't think anybody plays for $1 a day. I'm happy they ban people regardless of pro or normal. Hey, I mean it's a start, right? But the thing is, I'm not happy about it because they're purposely not banning the pro gamers. I know they could ban the pro gamers. I know they watch my video. Like I really have the pro gamers address in the video. They're not banning them. They're using these noob gamers as a shield. They're using the noob gamers as a sacrifice to the community, and they telling the community they did the job. But no, that's not true. Well, they haven't tell the community yet, but they're gonna tell the community they did the bans. Well, the Discord mods are already saying they did bans, right? But that's not true though. They they're banning these like dumbass noob gamers and using them as a sacrifice. Is there any player who can clear Damian Lotus hard? Yeah, if you have a 6 people party, you can. Like each with everybody be minimum 25k stat. Get 6 of them together, they can do it. Same, can't quit yet. $10 to $15 playing a game is good enough. Yes, sir, it's pretty good. New gamer train 170 sold to pro gamer. Pro gamer doesn't buy their shit. I mean, they do buy it, but they don't buy 170. They buy 140 and 120. Nobody accepts $1. Yeah, nobody accepts that. I agree. Pro gamer do daily raffle. Yes, sir, they do. Well, I'm not gonna read what Lark says. I could get sued for it. So, I'm just gonna say no comment. No comment, brother. No comment. He XD. They ban bots for short squeeze. Mark my words. Hey, if there is a short squeeze, that would be very nice. It will pump the price, but we can only hope. But I don't think they can do it. We'll see though. We'll see. Let's hope that I'm wrong. Don't wait for the token to drop more before selling. Well, I don't want to sell mine at 70 cents. So what I did is I'm investing. I'm buying equipment and some items and investing in Legion. Right, that's how I'm doing it. But once we get back a little bit higher, we cash out a little bit more. I'm not in the rush to cash out more. They should do permanent ban, bro. Yes, sir. I agree with you. But unfortunately, it's only 15 days. Once these people who got unbanned, you know what's the first thing they're gonna do? They're literally gonna like unlink the character and sell, or unlink all the items and sell. There's zero like risk they're taking. They're gonna get to keep their 10 NXPC or their KYC status or whatever, right? Like so, items character getting cheaper. Try to itemize if you're not living off this game. Well, I'm living off flipping burgers. This game is just a side job. They didn't do permanent ban. No, it's only 15 days. I always says 15 days. That's why a lot of people started botting. And I call the new people starting to bot is the new gamers because they're the one who's getting banned. What burger chain you work for? Well, it's just a random burger shop. Don't worry about it. Sometimes you hop around. Whoever pays more, that's who you flip burgers for. Is 2K good enough to settle on Legion? No, you want 3K. 3K is when you get the most gains. Just want to reach the EIED grade. No, you want 3K. 3K you got a lot more character slots. All right, finally finish that quest. Metal. There's a chance if they continue to prevent bot from farming and put hardware ban on IP ban on it. Brother, they're not banning pro players. I've been saying this like ever since I started streaming. There's no player ban. It's all new gamers. New gamer doesn't do shit. They don't make money. Is that metal better than Ghost Park metal? No, Ghost Park metal is better. How much ID Lumi link skill gives? I don't know. Somebody else can answer that. I think it's maybe like 10 or 5, 15%. 20% level 210. That's a lie, brother. This is Maple C. There's no such thing as level 3 link. You need to start to realize this is not Maple. This is not GMS. This is Maple C. Drink that cocoa milk, brother. Yes, sir. Gotta drink that shit. Drinks is the only thing that's keeping me going. Right, really caps out at level 2 on this version? Yeah, it's Maple C. I don't understand why people keep thinking this is GMS. Brother, like if this is GMS, NXPC wouldn't be 70 cents. NXPC would be $10. So maybe you should play GMS and make more money. Um, Currently you probably could make more money playing GMS. It's just that GMS is you have to sell your stuff every month because you will get banned for botting or like you get banned for RMT because you can't sell your Nisos. But when you do sell it, they will know. So every 2 months you reset, you gotta restart. But it's still good money though. I think it's like $1.50 in GMS, $1.50 per hour, give or take. I hate those story quests you can't skip. I mean, I got nothing better to do. I'm out of EXP coupons, so I gotta do quests for EXP. Technically, killing monsters is like better, but this is more chill. Devs so lazy to ban and detect bots. No comment. No comment. They just ban 15 days and after that start botting account again. Yes, yes sir. But nobody starts botting again. They sell the character to a different wallet, so they get a 15-day. If you bot again on a ban account, it's 30 days or it's permanent or it's 1 year, right? But this definitely like dumbasses that bot again on the same account and then you get like 1 year ban. But like anybody will like have a brain cell, they just transfer to a new wallet. Can you buy equipment in GMS same as Maple? Yes. You just buy equipment using in-game currency. Very discouraging to see even NFT collection photo crack below 300k. Yeah, well, it's because there isn't enough real players. What spot would you recommend level 200 plus hero leveling? Level 200? It's it's Black Heaven entrance. Where can I sell currency from GMS? Go online, check the forum, find a buyer, and then if you have no, if your account is new, then the buyer wants you to go first. Now, if you go first, make sure the buyer has a lot of reputation. If they don't have reputation on the website, they are scamming you, and then you're gonna lose your money. Um, but if you can't find a buyer with high reputation, you're gonna have to trust them. And when you give them the NISOs, they may or may not pay you. And people in Web2, they don't pay you in crypto, they pay you using PayPal. And when you get payments in PayPal, PayPal has recently added international fees, so it's like $5 per trade in fees. So you better form out like $100 worth, or you're gonna get hit with $5 fees. And then PayPal has another rule that they could charge back within 6 months. So after you sell $100 worth of NISOs, there's a chance that they charge back and then you lose your money. But I mean, people have very been successful in selling, right? There's the people who's actually very successful in selling GMS is like the botters, right? Because like they have enough volume that if they do get scammed, overall they'll make more money back. Like, but like for view player like farming by hand, you're kind of fucked, So for GMS, you're gonna have to bot, honestly. Just go bot. Because if you don't bot, you're gonna get banned anyway for like selling Nisos, right? So you might as well just bot. Because when you sell Niso, you're gonna get banned for RMT. So might as well just bot, right? Bot and then sell. No more pig farming. I'm doing a quest, brother. Can you not see? Can you not see that I'm doing a quest? I mean, like in Web 2, nobody scams you for like $50 or less. But like a lot of people will scam you for like if the order is like $200 or more, the chargeback rate is very very fucking high when you're selling stuff on Web 2. The reason I don't get charged by myself when I sell stuff on Web 2 is because I only sell cheap items. I sell cheap goods. So like nobody fucking charge back me. It's because you can't keep chargeback. Like your bank account is gonna flag you. So people save their chargeback counts for like a high price order, like $100 plus minimum. So I tend to just sell like stuff for like a lot lower, like the lower end goods. That's what I deal with. That's what I deal with in Web two though. You still play Web two? No, I quit Web two when they announced MapleStory N because I didn't want to. I didn't want to burn myself out playing MapleStory. So that was when I quit. But I'm just telling you, like Web two trading in general, this just chargebacks. Nobody pays in crypto. People in Web two they don't have crypto. So you're gonna have to like figure out a way, to do the trades. There's a lot of times where I couldn't sell my account or my items in Web two because they only have PayPal, and I didn't want to take their PayPal because I'm selling an account for fucking $5, and they're in like some weird ass third world country. If they send me $5 USD, PayPal is going to charge me $4 in transaction fees. They call it international fees. Like fuck that. I'm not selling my account for $1. Like fuck it. I'm just gonna let it rot. Um, so there's a lot of times where like I literally let accounts or items rot to zero and not sell it because there's no point selling it. It's like because of the fees is very too high, and they don't want to like they don't want that they don't have crypto. Nowadays it's like if you want to sell stuff on Web two, it better be a game where like a lot of Americans or Europeans play in. Then you can just charge them for more money, and they'll send you the money, and or they offer to cover the finance fees or the transaction fees. But if you're playing a game with like no American or European player base, it's you're not selling anything. In OS RS they ripped my gold farm. Uh, that means your script is no fuck. That means your script is no good. You're gonna have to make your script better. If you're using a free script or somebody else wrote the script for you, well, you deserve to be banned because you're using a public script. Just like the noob gamers in MapleStory N, they use a public script, now they get banned. So the savior of MapleStory N will be new international players. No, new international players is not gonna save MapleStory. First of all, it's illegal to do Web3 games in those countries like Korea, America, and shit like that. And then second of all, you have pro gamers extracting value. There's no amount of new players can offset pro gamers extracting value. The pro gamers too strong, man, and they refuse to ban pro gamers. So you guys are fucked. The only saver of MapleStory N is GMS management staff or Korea MapleStory management staff. These are the only two management that could save this game. Nobody else is capable. Most of world's first, most of first world need VPN to play. Yes, exactly. And like American is not gonna like give you their ID. Like an American ID is worth way too much money. Cause you can literally like take out loans and mortgage using KYC ID in America or like in Europe. So like nobody's gonna give you their fucking ID. And because of that, they're not gonna play. So who is in charge of Maple N now? It's the former Maple Sea. That's why I used to call this game Maple Sea all the time. It's because they managed Maple Sea for many years. I stopped calling them Maple Sea because Maple Sea has a new management now, and Maple Sea is becoming a lot better game. So it's not fair to call this game Maple Sea when the real Maple Sea is improving on every day, every week. Um, so this game is just Maple End now. I call it Maple Story End and Maple Story Universe, what I know, but I stopped calling this Maple Sea a while ago. Back in May and June, I used to call this game Maple Sea. Um, but it's now August. It's no longer fair to call this game Maple Sea. It's not fair to Maple Sea. Hello, sir. How are you today? It's your main. No, this is my Mercedes. I'm doing good. Just play Maple Story, making that minimum wage. Wokey, you like Path of Exile? I never played it. I don't think it's for me though. I'm always like an anime style person. You know, in the future, if PoE release like a crypto version, we check it out. But I'm not gonna check out the Web 2 version. What's your favorite anime? It's the Slime Boy. My top three is the Slime Boy, No Game No Life, and Mental Choice. Why rip noobs? Because noobs got banned, and the pro gamers didn't get banned. The legend gamer also didn't get banned. The dumbass noob gamers, they watch my videos, think that they could be pro gamers, started buying scripts online for like $5, $10 a month, and now they're all banned. And now you know Discord mods is using this as a shield that the bots are gone, but no, it's not. The people who's causing you guys to make less Nisos are not gone. They're still here. Not a single one of them got banned. I haven't heard that title in a long time. It's so long. Too bad they never made New Year's season. Yeah, exactly right. I'm disappointed in the Bazillion community. The Bazillion community needs to push the author to make new seasons. The time I got reincarnated as a pro gamer in MSU. Bessie Sekai. Yes, sir. One Piece. No, One Piece is not it. Sorry, sorry, brother. Not for me. It's for Americans, but not for me. Good morning, Share. Good morning. All right. Shit, I need one more level. I think I stay. I think I stay here for. I guess it's time to say goodbye to the game. I mean, you shouldn't quit the game. It's you can still make a daughter. A daughter is a daughter, man. If you just watch YouTube all day, that's no daughter. If you watch YouTube and play MapleStory, that's $1 an hour. Man, I can't one shot this. That's so sad. I need like more levels. Corporal tunnel $1 per hour. I mean, it's not too bad, honestly. Mercedes not good at this map. Oh, well, they ban a lot of pro gamers. No, they ban zero. They ban the noob gamers, not pro gamers. Don't fall for propaganda. They have not banned a single pro gamer, and I could prove it. I could prove that they didn't ban a single pro gamer. Yes, sad noob gamers only, right? It's all the idiots who watch my video think that they could be a pro gamer. It's those people. I mean, didn't you guys notice? Like after I made the video, the teleport hackers are back. Those are the idiots that will get you banned. Like I think I'm going back to pigs. Is Neo Ring worth to buy now? Not really. I don't think so. It's 10 mil. It's too expensive. Well, I can't read that rat car. I'll get sued. So I'm gonna say no comment. Oh damn. This is light balls. All right, boys. We're back to this. Yeah, I recommend you stay standing unless they provoke you first. Well, they didn't provoke me. I provoked them to be fair, right? To be fair. Um, yeah, like, I'm just being honest. Like they did not provoke me. It was all me. I started everything. What's the budget to one shot pigs as Lumi? Um, Probably like 40 mil, maybe even 30 mil, right? But between 30 and 40 mil. But I could farm 190 miles per minute using two buttons only. 1 to 40k per hour. I believe that. Well, he probably means two attack skills because he's gonna need to, move left, right, up, down. That's four buttons, right? And then two buttons, and then one button is jump and one button is a skill. So six buttons. Is Mercedes bad at excavation site? Yeah, very bad at. Very bad at site two and site four. I tried both. The monster per minute is just not there. What do you recommend for new players? Just sell characters. I don't use jump. I just use in-game macro for dash plus damage. Just need to rotate left and right. I mean, then you are probably on like a flat map. We're aiming for a Gambot content on potentials. I'm not doing any more enhancements. Gotta save money. One NXPC $2. Never. One time machine created. Yes, time machine. We're gonna need that. NXPT $2 is between never and GMS management change. That's the timeline. We either get a GMS management coming in or it's never. So we can start believing God now. You could do that if that helps you cope. Everybody farming maplestory end, man. That's why there's no rewards. It's been like 20 hours of gameplay as farming since I last saw it on Chain Box. I think they should have decreased the box drop rate. We have too many raffle entries. Even if you get the on-chain box, it's less than 1%, right? They could probably decrease the drop rate by 10x. So that when you do get the box, you're at least excited for it. Now so you get a box, it's like whatever, I'm not gonna win. Do Shay have highest boss damage? Maybe. You're gonna have to test it out yourself. I'm sure raffles are rigged too. Have you seen some people win multiple rewards from different contents? But there's like a guy in my guild Discord. I don't think he's in the guild, but he's in my guild Discord. Every fucking week he wins two hero emblems, like hero fucking emblems. Like every fucking week he wins like one or two. Like that's pretty rigged too, right? But the thing is, like, I don't think it's rigged, right? I think it's because he's in a third world country, so like God is offsetting his luck. I mean, like the guy is reincarnated in a third world country, so so God gave him like a little bit boost in maplestory to help pay for food. I'm sure there's some sort of hacking going on. No, I don't think it's hacking. I think just God taking pity. I won 7-day badge and go M in 3 days. It's all RNG. Yeah. I personally don't think there's like hacks on raffles. I think it's just whatever God taking pity on these guys. I mean, you don't see the Americans or the Europeans win, right? Because they don't deserve it. That's just how it is, man. Well, the Koreans aren't winning big on raffles either, right? So it's only right. Can I play Shay with deck stat? No, you cannot. Shay doesn't have a passive to convert. Only the Explorer pirates have the skill to swap between strength and dex. Shay doesn't have that. You have to go strength. I'm in South America, not winning raffles either. If they're rigged in my favor. I mean, it depends on which South America you're in. If you're in Brazil, you're not winning shit. There's way more people poor than Brazil, right? If you're in Chile, you're also not winning. You're gonna have to be like Venezuela or Cuba. Makes sense. I'm a Uruguay. Uruguay is decent, I think. I think it's okay compared to like Cuba and Venezuela. Like, and Uruguay is a lot better than those two places. I don't know how Uruguay compares to Indonesia though. Yeah, well, yeah, we have a. It's not the Brazil hate. It's not Brazil hate, brother. Brazil is very rich, so you guys don't deserve it, brother. Like, there's so many countries that's like better off than Brazil. So like, I'm sorry, but like, Brazil don't deserve it. For Brazil to deserve it, Brazil needs to play like a NA server game, like America server game, like NA. Then then Brazil is now the poorest in the server. Then Brazilians deserve it. Right? But in Maple Story End, there's so many people more poor than Brazil, right? So Brazil don't deserve it. To the Venezuelans, they doing PQ, man. They get all the neophyte rings. Like, you shouldn't do PQ because your luck is not gonna beat out a Venezuelan's luck on getting a neophyte ring. Philippines is poor. I mean, Philippines is decent. I'm from Venezuela. Where's my ring? Brother, you gotta have to do more PQs. I think people in your country stole it from you. So if you have two Venezuelans doing PQ, well, and there's only one ring, then only one of them gets it, right? No more PQs, no. Well, I mean, there's nothing you could do about it, right? If you have two Venezuelans, like, then how do you who gets the ring, right? It's the one who does the most PQ. What should I do with my Niso in order to progress in the game? Should I spend on high level characters or focus? No, like if you're not spending money, you shouldn't be like buying characters unless you're buying level 100 characters. The only character you should buy is level 100, and then you could train it to 140, and then you could either sell 140 or keep it and do daily balls. That's one way to do it. The second way is to come up with 30, 40 mil and go farm pigs. This is the pigs map. Rate Malaysia, what poor too? No, Malaysia is rich, man. Honestly, if you're in Malaysia and you're winning an emblem, you don't deserve the emblem. You're literally stealing 7 day Monster Park badge and emblem for other people who needs it. That's toxic behavior. I'm from Singapore. Do I still have a chance at anything? Nah, man. Singapore is rich as fuck. Like, you guys just go out and like flip some burgers. It's literally like flip burgers for like an hour. That's literally like me farming pigs for the entire day. You could done that in an hour. Let's suck the life out of this game, guys. Grind to the max. Yeah, I'm grinding right now. Does Mercedes gives 10% EXP link skill? Yes. It's this one. Well, it's 15% at level 2. You get level 2 at 120. Then but it's the country that's rich. I mean, yes, it is the country is rich, but I mean, Singapore has like minimum wage jobs, right? Like you could go out and flip burgers like me, and you will make some money. But other people in other countries, they don't have that opportunity. Like people in Malaysia travel to Singapore to flip burgers. That's how rich Singapore is, right? People literally cross the bridge, go to Singapore, and work in milk tea shops or like go flip burgers. The citizens, we are slaves. I don't know. I mean, everybody feels like that, right? Like, if you ask an American, American will say they feel like slaves. If you ask an African will say they feel like slaves. But like, who are the real slave, right? Definitely not the American. I'm definitely stealing from the poor. It seems I mean Malaysia isn't too bad. One of the better Southeast Asia countries. Yes, I agree. Aside from Singapore, yeah, of course. Singapore too OP. Singapore needs a nerf. The butchery in Singapore hires a Malaysian butcher for 4K Singapore and it goes back to Malaysia. Exactly. Yes, that's true. 100%. Like, I think when the COVID lockdown happened, like a lot of Malaysians were struggling because they couldn't go back to their Singapore jobs, right? They couldn't travel to Singapore to work. Like that caused a major blow to the Malaysian economy because they couldn't go do that Singapore job. I'm American and I want a silver and gold emblem within 2 days when they are around $200 each. But you're stealing from the poor, man. That's bad karma. Well, Brendan, you better watch out when you travel at night. You're gonna get robbed. If the job there pays well, who would wanna travel aboard to work? Yeah, I mean, people travel abroad because they want to move up in society, right? So everybody wants more. If you want more, you go to America. That's where the highest wage is made. Being in America. If you win ring, you could eat 2 months of takeaways in Thailand. I don't know about now, but if you win before when NXPC was like $1 and the ring is like 30 million, yeah, you that's like you could live rent. That's like literally 2 months worth of rent in Thailand. Like you actually make rent money off one drop. That's why like a lot of people are so excited about MapleStory. You get the neophyte ring and it's rent money. Is Dark Knight budget friendly for beginners? No, I don't think beginners should play Dark Knight. You should be buying what Leon said, brother. Give him back. Damn, this brother is ruthless. Telling a Dark Knight player to go. What Leon said. That's like a double. Like a double debuff. Because in Malaysia we exploit foreign labor too. Our min wage for labor is like 400 USD a month, brother. That's why people leave Malaysia. Yes, I think that's true. I mean, every country has like laws that like exploit the foreign workers. Is Lion's Heart set or Unchained better? Like you mean like Lion Heart is like the Emperor set? Brother, if you have to like pick between Unchained set and like an Emperor set, you're too poor for the Emperor set already. Like just by asking that question, you're too poor for the set. So so by default, by asking the question, you can only choose Unchained. Oh no, I was referring to the American brother who got two emblems. Oh, I see, I see. I thought you were talking about the Dark Knight brother. Never mind then. My bad. What would be the best class for a beginner? Corsair probably. I would say Corsair. Not that true, bro. Each meal is like $2 in Bangkok. Isn't Bangkok the capital? Like that's very expensive though, right? If you move away from the city, it's a lot cheaper. Where you from? I'm from Mars. Buck and Corsair budget friendly. Not Buck is okay, just average. Corsair is probably above average. Why rip noob gamers? Because noob gamers got banned and pro gamers didn't get banned. Hello, bro. What's the difference between luminous, light, and dark? The light one is for mobbing, the dark is for bossing, but it doesn't make a difference at the end of the day. It just means that when you use the light skill, you could charge your ultimate. If you use the dark skill, you could charge the ultimate on the dark skill. That's what the path means. It's whichever whatever skill gonna help you charge the ultimate, and you need the ultimate to like do ultimate things. I have heard paladin is easy, but not sure. Paladin is very easy to kill bosses, but you need a lot more investment for paladin because they are weaker. Is there a difference in skills? Yes, I just explained it. You're gonna have to rewind this stream by a minute if you don't understand what I just said. Coursera just needs less investments, but you're gonna struggle with bosses because they are very squishy. They die. So it depends on what you want to do. You want to be lazy but spend more money, or do you want to like sweat it out against a boss, and try to like dodge everything, play perfectly, but then but spend the least amount of money. That's the trade-off. I think he just slipped where Wookie from. I'm not sure what you mean. You're hilarious. I love it. Thank you, sir. I try my best. Wookie's stream is better than the game. I don't know. I don't think I'm better than the game. I don't help you guys make money. I think the game's still better because the game can still make you $1 killing pigs. I'll just keep it to myself. Okay, sir. Why rip noob gamers? Because noob gamers got banned, brother. Pro gamers didn't get banned, so the noob gamers got banned. So rip to the noobs. The noobs definitely lost money. Clean Anqing said, Arrow invest on Zigum. Brother, you need to watch the gear progression video. I saw someone get 2x lie detector at one time on Twitter. That's only possible if you get lie detector by a real player and then lie detector by the system. But that is possible. Who deals more damage? Can you help me rank? Well, I can't tell you everything. I'm only gonna tell you one thing. Bowman is the weakest of all of them. The rest you're gonna have to figure out yourself, because I don't know it myself. Do you know when next class rebalancing? There's no next class rebalancing. It's never announced. Yeah, if I would have to guess, probably fifth job. So in 6 months. Is there any AFK farming methods besides Ghost Park? No, that's the only one, brother. That's the only one. Lie detected by system. Yeah, the system gives you the mushroom Viota thing. The captcha is by player. You trigger the system one by doing shady things. Like if you literally had a macro or if you had like a script, that's how the system one gets triggered. What event comes after this fiesta? Nobody knows. You're gonna have to ask the Koreans. What time does Niso drop reset? Niso for monsters recovers every 20 minutes. So put 20 minutes on the clock. I think price of level 100 characters will drop once we get fifth job. Price of level 100 characters drops when the pro gamers gets banned. That's when it drops. I mean no, sorry. The price of level 100 character drops when the pro gamers are out and farming at full force. When the pro gamers gets banned, that's when the price goes up. Nothing to do with fifth job, nothing to do with sixth job. Just a pro gamer difference. I've gotten the mushroom one, but I never use scripts or macros. You either play like a bot or you play Dark Knight. And the game thought that who the fuck plays Dark Knight? This class is so shit. Let me light detector him just in case he's a bot. It hurts my eyes seeing 200 characters sell for 5 mil. Yeah, because there's too many pro gamers, so they have to sell at level 200. I played Lumi. I got mushroom 4 times in one day. I swear I'm not a bot or using shading. Yeah, that's because you guys play like a bot. I already showed you guys what play like a bot means, and all of you guys play like a bot, so you get system gotcha. I mean not gotcha, system captcha. Time to buy level 200 character for Legion. Amy, you need to fucking get your money back. You need to stop spending. The economy is not looking good for you, man. You need to like start cashing out. I don't know what you're doing buying level 200 characters. I got the mushroom prompt from holding down a button and moving every minute. Yeah, exactly. That's bot behavior. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to play. You don't have to be using a script or like a bot to trigger it. You just need to play like one. I would stop spending. Haha, I'm cashing out. Yeah, exactly. Gotta just relax, man. Just stop yourself. Why am I being kicked out, brother? I have no idea why. You're gonna have to open a ticket and ask the Zendesk people. I thought Amy was gonna cash out. Amy have not cashed out since like for months now. Amy's always spending money. It's like a rich people problem. The economy got affected by whales quitting and Bitcoin crash. MSU is getting ripped here. Yes, I agree with you. No earn, only burned. I mean, people are still earning a little bit of money here and there, right? Uh, if you got burned, that means you overinvest, right? You shouldn't overinvest on on a Web3 game. That's like very risky. You have to like figure out what your budget is, and then stick with the budget, and try not to go over. When you say cash out to break even, you mean even at this current NXP price? The current price sucks, right? I don't know if it's gonna go up or it's gonna go down, right? I really don't know. So, my advice for you is, cash out a little bit and then leave some as needles, and then see where it's gonna go. Cause they did ban some, noob gamers. But at the end of the day, in just 1 week, I mean every day, we're still gonna have a bunch of, you know, daily bossing clears by the pro gamers. So you should still cash out a little bit, but you could leave some, hoping that it might increase. Because a lot of people thinks that they banned the boss, but they didn't. It's the noobs. The noobs got banned. The noobs doesn't matter, right? Noobs is just noobs. It's the pro gamers that's causing a problem. And you guys can see like how much pro gamers are still doing, right? So we do raffle history, and then we look at Crimson Queen. Well, what, like fucking yesterday it's not 8,000. Look at this, 8 fucking thousand. That's even after banning half of the fucking server. They banned half the server, and we still have 8,000 Crimson Queen clears. You guys need to understand. A week ago, Crimson Queen was less than 7,000, less than 7 fucking thousand clears. So I could prove it, right? We guys go scroll all the way fucking down, right? And then we look at Crimson Queen. See that 6.5k Crimson Queen, 6.5 fucking k, and this was cleared just at the beginning of the week, just 2 weeks ago. This was cleared, on the 8th, right? So now if you look at fucking yesterday, yesterday they banned half the servers, right? Right now the server's half full. Fucking 8,000. This is 8,000 clears, right? You guys see this? In just 2 fucking weeks, we have 14, we have 1,500 more clears. Or not 1,400. We have almost 2,000 clears in just 2 weeks. And who is doing that? It's pro fucking gamers. And who got banned this time? The noob gamers. Who cares about noob gamers? Noob gamers is not making any money at all. They're just fucking randoms. They're using this noob gamer exercise to shield the pro gamers. Like none of the pro gamers got banned. I have all their wallets. I checked the wallets. They're still alive and clearing, normal rule abyss, so to speak. Tomorrow Crimson Queen is gonna break 8,000. Well, if not tomorrow, then in a couple of days. Over investing in Web3 is like to be a food for the fish. Yes, sir. That's a good way to put it. That's a pro gamer on your map. I don't know if he is. They'll go AFK on the left side soon. Really? That's interesting though. Hey, you're right. He's on the left side. Hey, you're right. Hey, you're right. Oh my god, that's a good one. All right, we add his wallet to the. We check if he's a pro gamer. Let me finish my let me finish my Rooney XP, and then we can look out who he's sending money to. I mean, in mobbing, what should I choose? Shade or pattern? Shade. Pattern's mobbing is shit. Shade's mobbing is pretty good. Today all crypto went down, it will go back up. Maybe this is the start of the bear market. Maybe it will keep going down. You don't know that. Noob is one bot account. Noob is the people who watch my videos think that they could be a pro gamer, and then they go buy a public bot, and then the public bot doesn't work because you could get detected, and then they get banned. Maybe I'll cash out in like 4 months after selling overpriced notes at beginning of fifth job. That's not a bad idea. You could wait for fifth job. It should it should also be everyone making boss meals, right? No. Go watch the pro gamer video and the legend gamer video. Every single one of those wallets controls 500 wallets. Each wallet has about anywhere from 5 to 10 characters. So 500 wallets times 10 is literally 5,000 characters. How much is fucking 5,000 characters? The raffle drop rate, the the raffle entry rate is 50%. So 5,000 divided by 2 is 2.5k. That's just one fucking legend pro gamer. It's responsible for 2.5k Crimson Queen clears. We only have 8,000 Crimson Queen. Just three of these fucking guys is enough, to be equal to one server. Obviously, they don't play on one server. They play all three servers. Just math, brothers. Go watch the video. Seen them many times grinding pigs. Oh yeah, I see. He's gone now, but that's like interesting to know. So noob gamer is casual gamer. No, noob gamer is the retards who's not a programmer who is using free bots or using pay bots. If somebody's selling you a bot, it means the bot doesn't work, guys. Like, don't be fucking stupid. And if the bot doesn't work, you're gonna get banned, and they're the one who's getting banned. If it's the start of bear market, we're fucked in the ass. I'm not fucked. I mean, I told people to cat to like dollar cost average out. So I'm literally all like U.S. dollars. So I'm not. The sooner bear market starts, the sooner I could buy. Quality content time. Thank you. Alright, when Leon Gear basically dead in fifth job, I mean, when Leon Gear is not gonna be dead as long as the price of the enhancement goes down, right? It all depends on the price of the enhancement. All right. So this is the guy who was botting up pigs. If we look at his wallet, oh, what does it look like? Yeah, it does look like a fucking bot. Look at this shit. What the fuck, man? All fire poison mage and level 100, and then we do the daily Niso check, boys. Noob gamers are the losers who buy Teemo bot scripts and get banned before they make any money. Yes, sir. Wobby has the best way to put it. It's those idiots. All right. You know, I wouldn't call this guy a bot. I think he's just a fucking idiot. This is not a bot, guys. Doesn't look like one. I think he's one of those noob gamer wannabes. This guy. It's like there's nothing interesting. He's not receiving any Nisos from like a main account. He's not transferring it out. He's cashing it out himself, right? If you ban this guy, he's gonna lose money, right? Because he only cashed out $50, but like, he actually put in $100, right? If you ban this is a noob gamer. This is the definition of a noob gamer. Like, literally nothing, does nothing. Like, whether you ban this guy or not, it does nothing to the economy because they're the one who's investing, right? Like, again, like this is what a real pro gamer look like. Like, a pro gamer looks like. Hold up, it's loading. I don't even know if this will load. Probably won't even load because it's like pro gamers look like this. Like, massive amount of money coming in, massive amount of money coming out, right? See, something like that. And this is not even a good example, right? The best example is this guy. No, this guy doesn't work. One of the examples doesn't even work. It just crashed this website. Let me show you an example that does work. Right, this is an example that works. Right, he's receiving $4,000. I mean, $4,000 at today's price. But he sold this a long time ago, so it's $5,000. $5,000. A bunch of fucking wallets coming in. Right, like if you add all of this up, it's not $5,000. Right, that's because the website only shows the top 10. So um you need like hundreds of wallets to add it up. Then you get 500 million, right? And we could check if this account is banned or not by sticking into this Chinese tool. The Chinese make this tool for themselves to check if their bots are banned. So you enter this thing and it tells you if it's banned. And if it's green, that means I'm banned. So it's all good, right? So we have another legend gamer. A legend gamer is so powerful that if you enter his wallet on this website, it just crashed the website because he has about 100,000 transactions. The reason why he has 100,000 transactions is because he have 1,000 wallets. Like, it, every time the wallet makes 20,000 Nisos, it sends it to the main wallet. So that's why it's not possible to analyze this. At least the last time I checked with akubryant, he says not possible. But akubryant says he made some upgrades to the website, so it may or may not be possible. So you're gonna have to wait. So while we wait, we look at the chat. Legendary gamer makes 10K. Yes. Boss meal is shit now, bro. It's like you're losing Wrath only. It's okay. I still do boss meal. And here I'm not even making $20. I mean, you're one Leon Dark Knight user. That's the problem. The website is gonna load. So while we do that, we go back to we go kill some daily boss. All right, no, it finished loading. So yeah, so this is what happens, right? If you enter this wallet, you have this error called error. Please contact developer because akubryant says it's not possible to analyze this. It has 100,000 um, transactions. I'll show it to you on the Explorer. So you enter this. So you copy this, right, and then you enter this. If you try to find this on the Explorer, it like cause the Explorer to like not load as well. So, but I'll show you. I saw someone in Discord shouting bot program for $400 a month. Yeah, yeah, those are the scammers. They're scamming noob gamers. The bot doesn't work. If the bot works, they're gonna be botting themselves. Um, you see that? This is the wallet showing 10,000 records from 94,000 results, right? If you enter this, 81,000 results, and it's all fucking transfer. See that? All fucking transfer. Right? That's what it is. It's a 81,000 worth of transfers. See that? All fucking transfer. You see this? Are you fucking seeing this? And this is all 20k. This is 20k, guys. So if I, how do I know this is 20k? We go to Chat GPT and we tell Chat GPT remove 18 zeros, and then you get the answer. And so, oh, this is actually 20 million. Are you sure? Chat GPT is pretty stupid though. So like, um, so we gotta ask it if it's share. It's share. So it is 20 mil. Yeah. So it's getting like 20 million each fucking wallet. There we go. And this is the legend gamer that makes um $20,000, and it is not banned because you enter this wallet, check, and it's normal green. See that? That's why I say it's the rip noob gamers because only fucking noobs gets banned. Like no pro gamer ever gets banned. And by the way, they maplestory and they watch my videos. They know who the fuck I'm talking about. And this is the wallet where I tell them and they call me a liar. They said this is a pro gamer, not a bot. Guys, like, I don't know. You guys tell me, is this a bot or what? Like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm a liar, but hey, it's not a bot, guys. It's pro gamer. Remember that. Hello, why is server so available today? I already answered it. You're gonna have to rewind. Uh, 10 NXPZ new gamer. Yes, sir. He got banned, I guess. No, he didn't get banned. But you gotta watch the stream. Like rewind it a couple minutes back. I explained it. No pro gamers got banned. So like pro gamers are not getting banned because they invest a lot of money for botting. No, because they have custom scripts. They have programmers. They have view programmers. Or that's one example. The second example is um maybe you gotta have to think about it or ask the chat. I cannot tell you the second reason because I could get sued. So I'm not gonna tell you the second reason. Ask the chat for it. Whales are selling the item. Check market. Now, I already said whales are selling the item, right? Past couple days in the stream, I already said that, right? I said to get ready. Whales gonna sell the item. Crown K sold his double legendary Fafnir gun for 178 mil. I think that's pretty. That's pretty worth though, right? It's gonna cost you more than 200 million to make that gun. How many mil can I play for daily balls? Like 10, around 10. Wales is quitting and running for their life. Yeah. I mean, I knew it was gonna happen. That's why I told you guys to get ready to exit. But nobody took my advice. So you guys are like, And now is everybody running for the door, but like, when everybody runs for the door, it's not gonna work. The door is only so small for a couple people to exit at a time. Like if everybody run for the door, it doesn't work. How come now Chaos Root Abyss has more entries than normal? Brother, the server just literally reset it, bro. The server just reset 2 hours ago. Chaos Root Abyss reset it like 5 days ago, brother. And we have Chaos Root Abyss hackers as well. So of course it has more entries. You're gonna have to wait like, at least 16 hours before you check again. The server literally just reset it. It's a daily boss. You're comparing a daily boss that just reset against like a weekly boss. Oh fuck. I got distracted. I just checked Quan K stat. He's now 8K, 18K only. No more 36K. Yeah, these whales are like quitting, bro. I saw one wallet buying level 20 Crosshair. Maybe use of CRA. Uh, Maybe, I don't know. Go look him up. Mercedes new main. No, this is just my character to grind to level 200 for. We're only getting 200 for this, and then well, we go make another level 200. Surely the 7 million extra reward for Lotus to Har. Lotus slapped him across the face. Yes, I called it though. I called it wrong though. I said it was gonna be 30 million max, and then they gave them 19 million, so it's like a bigger slap. I said 30 million or less, and Wales gonna quit. But then they did one thing better than I predicted. They gave them 19 million. Yeah, so many leaving because of that. Yes, exactly. I mean, I asked Wales like, what are you gonna do if they give you 30 million? They say I'm gonna quit. They are quitting. Like, I literally asked a couple of them like, what are you gonna do like if Hard Lotus and Damien is gonna be like 20 million? I mean 30 million, right, for the entire party to split. They said they're gonna quit. Can you check this wallet see what kind of player? Nah, I need to do my daily boss. No more checking wallets. I mean, I'll check it like briefly, like on my own screen. I'm not gonna share screen unless it's like actually very interesting. We're not gonna like talk about it. Um, I just checked the wallet. This just a whale. I don't know why you want me to check the whale account for. I'm only interested in pro gamers, guys. Like I don't care about whales. Like I literally talk with whales. Like whales is not like a It's not a rare species for me. You know, I talk with them. I don't need to check out whale wallets. The market is the market is shaking until red flooring goes 1600. I don't know. I think it's pretty stable at 1800. Do you think whale gonna come back if game gets better? Um, Not with this current management. They'll come back if we announce Inkwell is taking over as management. Then all the whales I know is gonna come back, and every one of us is gonna drop $50,000. Well, maybe not every one of us, but like most of us will drop $50,000 to support Inkwell. But I think I mean like at least $10,000, right? At least we will invest $10,000 on the day of the investment announcement. Um, oh fuck. So your video one clear hard rotas for make after lab coin profit. How well life? What I don't know what you're talking about. Go watch this video. He literally had to split that with 6 people. He made like maybe a million after split, maybe. I don't know. You had to check his video what the drop is. What are the success? What are the accessory a pens up hat? I don't know. You check yourself. I was sure I was gonna be at least 50 mil. There's no way at 50 mil. I always said max 30 mil because this game doesn't like whale. This game always like fuck has a fuck the whale attitude. So we know for a fact it's gonna be less than normal. So that's like an easy guess. For the pet boy, you know, my suggestion is go to the navigator. You know, enter the random Penza pet number like 5, 10 or whatever. Then find somebody with the pet, and then click on his profile. See if he has the pet equipment equipped. Keep doing that for like a couple tries. You're gonna find somebody with the pet equipped it and has the equipment. Really should have shipped lower end of Niso and moved to the H Lomian. Yes, I agree with you. Like I cannot do hard Lotus and Damien, but I agree with you because we need the whales. Are you playing for NXPC? Yes, I'm playing for NXPC. NXPC is money. Why would new management come? Why would new management come? They switch new management all the time, brother. Like, brother, you don't understand. Maple C, no, the current CEO of Maple Story N, he went from KMS to Thailand Maple Story to Vietnam Maple Story to Japan Maple Story to Maple C, and then he's now doing Maple Story N. Every time he moves, new management comes in. Like, what do you mean? Like, it's normal. Who is Inkwell? Inkwell is the guy who make Big Bang MapleStory. He's the one who created the cube system in MapleStory. He is also the one who created Star Force, I think, and he's the one who revived MapleStory from MapleStory Classic to MapleStory to modern MapleStory, and he was the head of MapleStory Korea, and then our the MapleStory N CEO kicked out Inkwell because of a internal political strife. Inkwell lost, so Inkwell left the company. He was petty and bitter, and then Inkwell disappeared for 10 years. 10 years later, global MapleStory GMS was dying, like people quitting left and right. Next time, headquarters decided to call back Inkwell to revive GMS. And now GMS has revived. GMS now breaking all-time highs in numbers, and GMS is now a good game. Everybody talks about GMS. That's the background. That's the short version of who is Inkwell and who is our current CEO in MapleStory N. When will you be considering the game is not worth to grind anymore, like NXPC rate? Um, 10 cents? Yeah, 10 cents. Um, Maybe even 25 cents. 25 cents, I probably stop grinding. Listen, dude, I could make a dollar. I make a dollar, guys. Like I'm not gonna like not make a dollar. Whales are creating the game. Yes, whales are creating the game. The only one positive about Hard Romeo War seems to be Yoked. Well, I don't know if he's positive. I don't watch his stream, so I cannot like confirm or deny that. I'll do about 10. I don't know about 50. That's house down payment. I mean, you gotta invest big to make money, man. I mean, for Inkwell, anyway, at least $10,000, right? Inkwell, like easy $10,000. You drop that easily. Some whales definitely drop like 50, 100. Like that's like normal. But like you don't get these opportunities like often in Web 3, right? If you have Inkwell, if you know Inkwell is coming, like why would you not invest? You know the project is gonna be really well. You know the NXPC is gonna go to the moon, so you buy early, right? And you just wait, and you make a lot of money, right? It's like a time machine thing, Like the game would be so much better under a new CEO. I don't even know who the current one is. Well, I just explained his background. Um, You just need to rewind the stream by 2 minutes, and you have his entire life story all laid out in like a 1 minute summary. We could talk about his background for like hours. Like he's a very interesting guy. Inkra already has his hands full of what GMS though. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter whether he has his hands full or not. It's the next if the headquarter tells you to go, you know, go to Korea or go to like Maple Sea, he's gonna go. He doesn't really care if it is GMS or what. At the end of the day, he's just working, right? Like if my boss tells me that I have to like go manage a different project, I mean, fuck it. Like I don't care, as long as I'm getting paid. Does Maple and only little cake compared to GMS? I don't know the numbers. You're gonna have to wait for like next on financials to find out. This is not something I would know. GMS without Inkwell would explode. Yes, it will. GMS will go to shit. I looked up Inkwell. It basically looks like a character NPC. No, he made that. He wanted to put himself in as an NPC. The NPC is called Inkwell. His real name is not Inkwell, but he just made the NPC Inkwell, so people call him Inkwell. Do you think doing easy popularis and Magni is a waste of time? I don't think it's a waste of time. Just do it. If you're too weak, then it's a waste of time. If as long as you're doing it in less than 3 minutes, you're fine. Even better if you could do it in a minute. I don't have enough levels, so it took me a lot of time to finish those two bosses. Well, if you could do it in 3 minutes, 3 minutes each, just do it. If you cannot, then skip. You need to become stronger. But I mean, but like free to play with no investment is difficult, man. It's difficult. Gone with those days where free to play making like livable wages. Those were in the past. I went on Discord, try to argue to the free to play players like don't make fun of the whales wasting their concerns. You're gonna make the whales quit, and the whales quit. You're not gonna make a lot of money. And the free to play just make fun of me. But hey, now I make fun of you to play. You guys don't make shit now. Like I said, what comes around goes around, guys. You make fun of the whales, now the whales make fun of you. I mean, like today is like a first taste of what happens when the whales quit, right? This thing goes to like a very low price, and then when it goes to low price, you guys farm Nisos, you can't sell much now. Yeah, after the whale are gone, there will only be bots to extort you. Yes, sir. 100% agreed. Do you need Star Force to unlock Papillara's boss? Yes and no. Yes, because you're not gonna do damage to the monsters without Star Force. No, because you could get Star Force from the blessing event. So like everybody can get Star Force now. All you gotta do is click on this star, click on this rare crystal thingy, and then click on blessing. Upgrade this one level. Then you can kill it slowly. Sorry guys, I was buying stuff in the market. Why rip Roop Gamers? Are we Maple Cook? No, New Gamers is the dumbasses that bought bots and got banned without making money. The pro gamers are the people, who has hundreds of thousands of waters and not get banned, making $10,000 a month. They are not bots, by the way, because when I tell maplestory and team, they tell me I'm a liar. So I can't call them a bot. I can only call them a pro gamer. What do you think is the hardest out of the three door? That is probably the clown. The clown is pretty hard if you don't know the mechanic. So raffles will stay toxic. Yes, that's because the legend gamers are still a lot around. There's a none of the legend gamers got banned. None of the pro gamers also got banned. So you guys raffle is gonna get shit. It's gonna get shit on. What do you think about Evan? I'm trying it out. It's kind of underwhelming. I don't know. I haven't played Evan, so I do not know the answer. If you got promoted to CEO, what you gonna do with Keith? I'll keep Keith. He's the only one who plays the game. Even though Keith called me a liar, I'm mature enough that we still keep Keith. You rather have an employee who plays the game than people who doesn't even play the game. So we keep Keith. First step with that admin who like you post, right? I'm not sure what you mean by first step. Um, but I don't think that person meant to like the post. He probably did. He didn't. He probably didn't even watch the video, so he just liked it. Um, the post sounded good on paper until you realize I'm being sarcastic. I have 40 mil on wallet right now. Is it worth to upgrade to solo door 3 doors or just sort? I wouldn't tell you to sort because if that thing pops out in price, you're gonna get liquidated. Um, but I wouldn't tell you to do solo 3 door either because there's no money on CRA. Yeah, I can't one shot this. Yeah, I think we'll go back to pigs, boys. Back to pigs. So I just kill myself, I guess. Well, it's not that depressing. Just go back and make $1 off pigs. Just listen, man. $1 is $1, man. Let wait for the next update and see increase weekly balls or not, and build more. They're not gonna increase weekly balls. They're gonna decrease weekly balls and then increase daily balls because they gotta make the free to play happy. Damn, that's a lot of light monsters. I'd rather go back to tattooing. Well, I mean, it's for people who's at home and not doing much else. It's not meant to be a full-time job, guys. It's supposed to be, when the game is popping off, is good. You just play it, make some extra side cash, but it's not meant to be a full-time job. Still good for work from home people. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about work from home, but I mean, still, it's okay. I mean, $1 is $1. For me, it is like I could stream, so it's a lot better for me than everybody else. But for the people who don't stream, you could watch YouTube while playing MapleStory. But yeah, guys, I'm out of here in 11 minutes. After this, all my coupons will be gone. I did my daily boss, so I made progress on this character. In a couple more days, we this should be 200 very soon. That's what I'm doing. Yes, sir. Yeah. Right. If you're watching YouTube videos or you're watching a movie, might as well go grind some Maple Story while you're watching. How many hours a day you play Maple? Like at least 8 hours. More than just stream hours. Yeah. I play off stream as well. So it's about like 8-10 hours around there. Don't you have pain on your elbow or wrist? No, I play efficiently. You have 5 fingers on your hand. Rotate the fingers. Can't wait for all the leftover whales to quit after seeing how bad the update are. Well, when the whales quit, game's gonna shut down, guys. You can't wish on the whales to quit. He has some feet setup. No, if you use a feet setup, you're gonna get banned. I don't know if it's worth for part time. We need too much to learn to avoid scam. I mean, it is worth it if you join the right community and they tell you what to do. But if you join like the One Leon community, then you got scammed, right? But that's the thing about Web 2, right? I mean, Web 3, you're gonna have to find the right group of friends. I mean, like starting with MapleStory, which friend told you to do One Leon? Start deleting. Every time you play a Web 3 game, you should be narrowing down the community members, your friends, right? You can narrow down your list. Which is the dumbass that told you to buy One Leon? Delete. Which is the dumbass that told you to buy a Necromancer? Delete. Which fucking server don't allow you to talk about buying a Zakum helmet or a Balak shoes. Delete, block, right? Same shit. Come on, guys, it's not that hard. After a couple games, you have only the good gamers on your list, and you're not gonna get scammed anymore. Simple as that. That's how Web 3 works, right? Everybody got scammed on some shit coin, and then as you got scammed, you become smarter. The same thing with Web 3 games. As you get scammed, you have better, people to play with. At this point, it's kind of deserved. I'm on the whale side. Yeah, I mean it is. I guess. I mean, I don't want the game to shut down, but if it happens, it happens. Imagine Mr. Link draw all the webpad, then the webpad's gonna straight crash. First step is to block it when Leon friend. Yeah, exactly. I remember finding some idiot on first week of Discord. He was spamming how important Cube Marsh is must buy. Our first week on Discord is not a bad idea, honestly. Like first week, your mushroom was like 500k, 600k. Even if you buy that, you could break even very quickly. But like buying you mushroom above 5 mil is like a troll, right? Like troll move. Anything above you mushroom after 5 mil is definitely troll. But like when it was only a mil or less, I mean that's like a fair call. I wouldn't fault him for that. Now, if a guy is telling you to buy you mushroom at 10 million, right? That's an easy block. But everything was relatively cheaper too. Yes, agreed. I was arguing to spend the money on gear instead of zero damage, you mushroom. I mean, you have a point though. You do have a point. But back then, in like first real server, some items were very expensive though. Like Dominator Pendant was very expensive. Neophyte items was also extremely expensive. What VGA PC you use? Uh, I mean, I use a Nvidia 3060, and then I use I think i5 or the i7 CPU. That's it. I have 16. I think I have 32 gig actually. I think I have 32 gig. Uh, yeah, I have 32 gigs of RAM. It's not like you know, the high end. It's just a regular desktop. Nothing special about it. I've been using this for years now. Probably like 4 years now, maybe around 4 years. Don't buy easy PC. Exactly, right? Just buy just enough. Buy just enough. I'm using a 3080 GPU. Boy, plays Maple Story. What a troll. Yeah, 3080 is very strong, dude. Like I'm 3060. Man, Amy's rich as fuck. Time for upgrade so you can play more Maple. There's no point to upgrade. I can't upgrade. I mean, there's no point. More Maple means you're gonna get banned. The thing with gear being cheap at that time is that the cubes are not, and there's barely any decent pot item in the marketplace. Yes, I agree with you. If you enhance first month, you basically like got out. Um, like you make profit on the potential side, yeah. And you clear bosses. Like if you clear a weekly boss in the first 2 weeks, like you basically make a lot of money. Like you make your investment back just by doing weekly boss. Good money, sirs. Uh, how is it so strong in your end? You think we use 10% FDD, but I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know. It's just strong me. It's just strong, man. And I don't know what you mean by 10% FDD buff. I don't think there is any. I'm pretty sure I use all the skills. Maybe I miss a skill. I don't know. Oh, you mean Inblade? Yeah, no, I didn't use it. I talk about Inblade. I didn't use that shit. Fuck that. Yeah, I think you're talking about Inblade. I'm pretty sure it's Inblade. Is Neophyte Ring worth it now? Not really. It's still too expensive because it's like it's still gonna cost you like 15-20 mil for the 30%. You could get other pieces for like less than that. You can find other Neophyte pieces. 30% is like 8 mil, 8-9 mil. So I still think Neophyte Ring is still expensive. Does it have to do with? Does it have something to do with Shay scaling with collection level? No, Shay has a very low crit rate. So if you have Phantom Link and then the regular Bowmaster Link and then like a crit rate from collection, and then he gets 100%, then he starts doing a lot of damage. I don't know, it's your shade 100% crit rate. But you don't need max level collection to get 100% crit rate. You just need like level 6. But it doesn't matter whether my collection is strong or not. It's every single character has same access to the collection, so it doesn't matter, right? Every other class has the same collection. 4060 for PoE 2, but amped out with Maple. Damn, like 4060 play Maple. Holy shit, bro. Even with Wing Blade, my shade did the same damage as my buck. I don't know what to tell you, dude. It's not about doing the same amount of damage. My shade's number is lower. My shade's damage number is lower than my other characters, but he just kills the boss faster. Just selling DV in RMT and quit in 2 weeks. Hey, as long as you're making money or enjoying Maple, is a win. Now I'm sure every class has different scaling with bonus stat. Oh, yes, yeah, exactly right. I always said different class have different scaling points, right? That's why I said level 140 scaling is not accurate for end game, right? Because like I said, right, light lore is the shittiest class. The first 50 million is the shit class, right? The most shittiest class. But then light lore starts becoming better, after you drop $10,000 into it, and then as every 10,000 after that, he starts popping off more and more. That's scaling point, right? Now different classes have these kind of different scaling points. I mean, light lore is just a very extreme example, like from the shittiest class in the game to like the strongest class in the game, just with credit card scaling, right? Some classes doesn't scale well with credit card. Some classes scales really well with credit card. Except for Bowmaster, I think Bowmaster is just shit from beginning to end. So that's like an exception. But like other classes have these scaling points. That's why I said right. I'm only gonna do level 140 bossing skills showcase. All right, and that's all the grinding for today. Making a bowmaster was my biggest regret. Good for Link though. Yeah, if you get a level 200 bowmaster, it's pretty good for the Link. But all right, I think I'm gonna call it a day, boys. Uh, how about Iceland? On what budget does scale well? Iceland is just for it's for mobbing. You're not bossing with that shit. If you wanna boss, you gotta go check out the videos I have on the channel with the level 140 bossing skill showcase. Find the one with the fastest speed. That's the one you want to use bossing with. Is there any ballpark for whether to buy legendary gear for individual meal or buy NFT collection for all meals? You just buy NFT collection, right? If the legendary gear for individual, it depends on the class. If you're buying legendary gear for light lore, you're fucked. That's not enough, right? If you're buying for bowmaster, it's not enough, right? Because it's very low on the list. Just refer back to the tier list I made on the stream yesterday, and you can see like difference. There is a big difference between all the classes. And all right, and that is all, guys. I'm going to sleep. Have a good one. Bye.